how do you do? Now I have got 5 minutes, so you know what I was going to do? Exactly, I was going to have a speedy read. But today, I got a book called Brontarina. And look, looks to me like she's doing a bit of alley dancing. Should we read it? Yes, we shall. And it's by a person called James Howe and Randy Cecil. So here we go. Brontarina had a dream. I want to dance. Oh, and look, she's gone to Madame Lucille's dance academy for girls and boys. But you are a dinosaur, Madame Lucille pointed out. True, Brontarina replied, but in my heart, I'm a ballerina. Look what the other girls and boys are saying. They're saying, she's too big, and she does not have the right shoes. That's true, isn't it? She's not wearing any ballet shoes. Madame Lucille wondered what to do. She had never had a dinosaur as a student before. Dinosaurs were rather large. And this one certainly did not have the right shoes. But then she felt Clara and Jack tugging at her skirt. Oh, please, they pleaded. Madame Lucille looked into the dinosaur's eyes. What is your name, dear? Brontarina. Brontarina Apatosaurus. I even sound like a dancer. Don't you agree? Madame Lucille did agree. How could she not? Welcome to Madame Lucille's Dance Academy for Girls and Boys, she said. Please try not to squash the other dancers. Music, Magnolia! She instructed the Academy's piano player. As Magnolia started to play, Madame Lucille also began to instruct her students. Well, let's see what they get up to. Plie, she says, and everyone bends their knees with their feet together. Look, Brontarina's doing that very well. Relève! So they're up on their tiptoes with their arms up, but look! Oh, Brontarina hits her head. She's too big for the room, isn't she? Arabesque! They go up on one leg and stretch out their arms. Brontarina's got that down to a T. Jeté! I think that means jump. Because look, they're all jumping. And Brontarina, oh dear, she scrapes her head along the ceiling. Poor Brontarina. What a graceful dancer you are, my dear, Madame Lucille exclaimed. Brontarina blushed. On the outside, I am a dinosaur, but in my heart, you are a ballerina, cried Clara and Jack. These girls down here, they're saying, she still doesn't have the right shoes. But everyone else is very happy. In the weeks that followed, let's see what happens. She's up on her tiptoes again. These girls are going, look out! That little girl's shouting for help. She's stuck on Brontarina's tail. And look, she's almost going to be squashed by Brontarina's tail. She says, hey, watch your tail. Oh, and look, that little somebody there, whoever that is, mystery person, an extra, saying the piano. Because look, she might be falling over and landing on the piano. Oh, Brontarina, cried Madame Lucille, I'm afraid you are too big to be a ballerina. You barely fit in my studio. And how in the world will a male dancer ever lift you over his head? I could do it, Jack shouted. No, my dear, said Madame Lucille with a sigh. You could not. Look, those little girls, they're saying, I told you she was too big. And poor Brontarina, she looked very upset. A tear fell from Brontarina's eye. Downcast, she turned to leave. Wait! Clara called out. Don't go! My mother has been working on a surprise for you all week, Brontarina. She is bringing it today. Whatever are you talking about? Madame Lucille asked Clara. Let's see. Just then, Clara's mother appeared at the door. Oh, you must be Brontarina, she said, holding out the surprise. I hope these will fit. Wow, look at that. A pair of dinosaur-sized ballet shoes. What are those girls saying now? Well, now she has the right shoes. Jolly good. Well done, Clara's mum. But it took her a while to make them, eh? Brontarina beamed. They fit perfectly, she cried. I am a ballerina. Or I would be, if only I weren't so big. Oh, fiddlesticks, said Madame Lucille. Why didn't I see it before? The problem is not that you are too big. The problem is that my studio is too small. And so, the whole class went off to look for a studio big enough to hold all of Brontarina's talent. But they're looking in at this studio. What are they saying? Too small? Too small. Oh, look, they've got a barnyard on agricultural land. Surely there's enough room there. Still too small? Still too small. And then look, this little fella down here says, I have an idea. Let's see what his idea is. Now, Madame Lucille's Dance Academy had room for everyone. Look, look, look. It now says, Madame Lucille's Outdoor Dance Academy for girls and boys and dinosaurs. And look at this. Wow, we've got the girls and boys and all these dinosaurs, not just Brontarina. And we've got farmer. Look, there's a cow and another cow. And look, there's a new dinosaur who's turned up who says, I want to dance. Madame Lucille says, then you must, dear. Wow, that's awesome. You know what? It all began with a dream. And look, 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 there is a boy dinosaur, maybe a triceratops, who's lifting our heroine. He's lifting Brontarina. Oh, I like that. And it all began with a dream, that's true. That's a good thing to remember. Start off with dreams, and then you make them real. And that was Brontarina, by James Howe, and Randy Cecil did the lovely drawings. Now, I thoroughly enjoyed that, and I like a bit of a dance every now and again. I don't know how I'd fare with ballet, but I'd like to give it a go. And right now, I am going to go do some dancing myself. Alright, maybe you can have a boogie too, and I'll see you soon for another Speedy Read. Alright, cheers, bye-bye.